Hello, Internet. I am Kay Thorne, also sometimes known as Miss V, and my nose randomly started to chink. Welcome to my channel, where we are playing through all of the Nancy Drew games from number 1, Secrets Can Kill, to number 34, Mystery of the Seven Keys. Today we are continuing in our playthrough of The White Wolf of Icicle Creek. As you can see, I do have the old disc. I have played this before. I also mentioned this in my last playthrough. Also, this game is originally from 2007. I don't think I mentioned that in my last video. I think I was struggling with when I made my last video. I don't remember. Was the last one the one before? I don't know. I've had a lot of brain fog recently. My old notes are in the disc, but we're doing new notes, and hopefully I can remember to post a comparison, which I have been forgetting, so I don't know if I will remember. But last time we did all the chores, as you can see. We got to the location. There was an explosion at a bunker house, I believe. There was nobody in there, fortunately. But the maid and somebody else had left. There really wasn't many employees, so in order to give me some kind of cover while I was figuring out what's going on, why all these accidents are happening, they decided to make me both the maid and the cook, so I have to do all the maid chores, and I also have to cook breakfast, lunch, and also dinner. So, all the chores. We also have to clear off the skate rink after a snow. So that's a little annoying. Took me a bit to figure out how to do that. But we also went and had to check for any landslides, not the right word. Same concept. Where snow falls off of a mountain. We had to check for those. We ended up in one of those. And the wolf saved us. It was a little scary, but also he left. I really think this is a trained wolf. Somebody is using this wolf to their advantage to get rid of people. I do believe I still have to go fishing, because one of the people that's staying here wants a fishing competitor. So we have that to look forward to, and we just need to kind of interview everybody, do some tours, interview people, and figure out what's going on. Hopefully in this playthrough we get a little bit further into the mystery and it's not just a bunch more tours. And we'll see how far we get in the next hour and a half to 2 hours. 2 hours is kind of my max for length of videos. I don't want to go much longer than that. But I do feel like an hour in a game, you don't get to get very far. Especially in games like this where they're limited. Also, if you are interested, I will be playing Dragon Age the Veilguard in November, and after the most recent video of gameplay, I'm a little bit more excited. The battles look way more in depth. I actually wasn't a fan of the battlefield stuff, like the fighting stuff in the previous Dragon Age game. It was alright. And even the first one, I did play Origins a little bit before the game started just crashing on me and then never ever loaded back up. So I never got to finish Origins. I did play it a little bit. I hated fighting in that game. I hated fighting in Inquisition, but I loved the stories. I loved everything else, so I kept playing for that. This one looks like they are vastly changing the mechanics of the battle stuff, so I'm very excited. I'm really interested. I was also concerned that you couldn't, like, change your character, that there wouldn't be like a cool character creation part, but it actually looks like it's just you're stuck with that name. So like there's still vast character creation, which is really cool. It's just you're kind of stuck with the name Rook, which I'm cool with that. I don't care. Half the time I can't think of character names anyway, so I just name him Kay Thorne. So I get to branch out of my Kay Thorne stuff. So I'm really excited for that game. I'm still looking into if I want to play Star Wars Outlaws. I'm seeing mixed reviews, and I forgot to ask my students what they thought of it. If you want to see me play Star Wars Outlaws, please leave a comment below. So that's some upcoming stuff to look forward to. So I am going to continue this channel even past the Nancy Drew games, because, I don't know, it helps me keep some sort of semblance of balance in my life, so I'm not playing video games for 14 hours straight on a Saturday. Lets me play a little bit, have a little bit of my life as well, and also makes me play games during the week instead of over stressing myself, because I do have anxiety and it's not good. I need to take time to relax, and it's helping with that. Also, if you're new here, that is the whole goal of the channel, although I would hope you would have watched part 1 before you watched part 2. But with all that in mind, as usual, if you end up liking this game, click that like button below. Please leave a comment, especially if you want to see me play Star Wars Outlaws, and I'll jump into that one. It's already out, so I'll start going Nancy Drew Star Wars, Nancy Drew Star Wars, if I decide, or if people want to watch me play that. And then if you want to see me play through all the Nancy Drew games, see me play Dragon Age the Veilguard, and maybe see me play Star Wars Outlaws, then make sure you also click that subscribe button. But I don't want to talk forever, so let's dive into all the chores. I love that this is where I left it, because cool. It is 6:05 a.m. Do I need to do the maid duties? Is that what I'm doing? That's right, I need to contact another victim. I think I have to call the hospital for that one. I need to look for the pictures. I need to find the bone that's missing. And I need to go catch a 2-foot northern pike. But I guess, did I already get the bag? I already got the bag. And hopefully it doesn't keep glitching like it did last time. I don't know if you watched my last video on just how much editing I had to do. I think I had, what was it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different random cuts, just because the game kept it wouldn't shut down, but it would like forcibly minimize. I don't know why it was doing that. Oh, there's no maid thing on there. We only do the ones with the maid symbol. I think I'm making the speakers too quiet. I don't want my mic to pick up my speakers. I really do want to switch to a headset for recording purposes, but headsets are so uncomfortable for my head. They make the top of my head hurt right up here. I have not been able to find one that is comfortable. Do not disturb. See? Inception. Can we not do this again? I don't have anything awful on my screen. I have barely anything on my desktop. I'm a big all the folders person, but it's still really annoying. Especially since, like, we just started the game. Like, I don't remember when breakfast is supposed to be. Oh, that's handy. Wolf clues, suspects, observations. Does this have... Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. What time? That's not the thing I wanted. What time is cooking? 7 a.m. I gotta kill 40 in-game minutes. I've already looked through all of those. Oh, let's look at the thing. We are not going outside right now. think the only thing over here is the paper, right? Yeah, I already looked at this. Nobody's here. Seriously. We're gonna do the glitching again, and it's very annoying. I've already done this thing, unless it's supposed to. We did the wolf and we did the pig. And it gave us nothing. What about a raccoon? I bet it was already a raccoon. No, what about the deer? I think that's technically a moose. Yeah, that's a moose. Nope. Anything over here? Nope. No birder right now. Anything down here? Cool. Just want to make sure nobody's in there.
What you need?
I'd better get back upstairs.
If you need anything, just holler.
Can't search his stuff? Fine. I'm just trying. Why is that? Yeah. That was a little creepy. What about the other side? Does the other side do that? Huh. Can I just do breakfast?
I'm staying out of there
early?
until I have to fix a meal.
Darn it. Yeah, there was food poisoning. Why wouldn't you want to search the kitchen? I'm really just trying to kill time. In-game time. Seriously, I'm gonna set the alarm for like 20 minutes just because apparently. Cat nap. We just took a cat nap. I've seen my cat nap the cat forever. Dog nap. My dog's right over here. He's being a pain in the butt this morning. He just wants all the attention. Quesadillas and omelets. We gotta make an omelet now. 2 French toast, 2 Canadian bacon, and an omelet. French toast, 2 Canadian bacon, and omelet. I don't want to check it in case it's burned. 2 bacon, 2 spinach. One cheese, 3 green peppers. Three French toast, 2 Canadian bacon. It's done. Oh my gosh. The French toast cooks so quick.
If you think I'm serving this, you're loco.
Apparently, that wasn't ready. done, right? Yeah.
Order up.
2 bacon, right? Yeah, 2 spinach, 1 cheese, 3 green pepper. Spinach, 1 cheese, 3 green pepper. And I'm pretty sure the paprika is just like, hey, here's a little extra spice or for it, you know, make it tasty. This one, 2 French toast, 3 Canadian bacon, omelet. French toast cooks so quickly.
Order up.
Here we go. Omelet with bacon, spinach, cheese. Bacon, 1 spinach, 1 cheese. 3 bacon. 2 green peppers, 2 olives. Ooh, I love black olives. Every time I put black olives on my omelets, my boyfriend thinks I'm weird, but obviously. 3 French toast, 2 Canadian bacon. Oh god. Everything's ready.
Order up.
3 French toast and an omelet. I know it's French toast. I was gonna say French toast is gonna be done.
Order up.
Okay, this omelet has no bacon. 1 spinach, 2 cheese. 1 green pepper, 3 olives. I would do all of this except the green pepper. I just don't like green pepper. Two French toast, 3 Canadian bacon.
Order up.
I believe I also had an omelet. 3 bacon, 2 spinach. Two cheese, 2 green peppers, 1 olives. 2 cheese, 2 green peppers, 1 olives. Oh, I was gonna put paprika on that. Oh well. No paprika for you. Oh, it's paprika and not salt and pepper. I mean, I'll put a little bit of paprika in my almonds, but I also want some salt and some pepper.
Oh, and by the way, don't go adding paprika to Lou Talbot's food anymore. He hates paprika.
Noted. I don't know which one was Lou Talbot's, but noted. I feel like that's going to be important information. It's going to be like every 10 minutes that this thing does that. Just glitches out on me. Nope, still not here. Probably shouldn't go outside right now. Yeah, we're in the danger zone. Why don't we call the hospital? just ringing and ringing and ringing. Okay, fine. We won't call the hospital. So I think we've already called Carl Jenkins. Already called Farringdale's. Already called Southwaite. I believe. I could swear there's somebody in the hospital. We've talked to Yanni, talked to William, talked to Lou. Got nothing from the previous year. Did I miss someone? Call this jerk. Idiot.
Hey, Nancy! I was wondering when your number there was gonna show up on caller ID. This is Dino Balducci. Remember me? From that last train to Blue Moon Canyon we went on? Yeah, I'm the one who helped you find that long-lost treasure.
I'm not sure helped is the right word, Mr. Balducci.
Please, call me Tino.
In fact, Tino, I'm a little surprised you're still in law enforcement, considering some of the unethical, if not illegal, stunts you pulled back then.
Hey, that's all behind me. Ancient history. Water under the bridge. So, looks like we're gonna be working together on this sabotage thing, huh?
Looks like.
Well, you'll be happy to know that I'm working on something that'll pretty much crack this case wide open. But in the meantime, what can I do you for?
I'm curious, how do you know Chantal?
Friend of a friend heard about all the problems she was having up there and immediately figured she could use my crime-solving expertise. So I gave her a call, we had lunch, we hit it off, and bingo. I got myself a new client.
How many clients do you have?
I have enough. I mean, you know, you go spreading yourself too thin in this business, and the next thing you know, crime out the wazoo. Hey, look, you sure you don't need a hint or something?
I guess maybe I could use some advice.
Yeah, who am I not?
Now you're talking.
Who have I not
What do you wanna
called? Oh.
On second thought, I don't need a hint. Maybe next time.
You need help? Just give me a call.
I just wanted to know who I hadn't called yet. Because I could have swore I called everybody.
Oops, haven't done that.
Yeah, but I could swear that I have. I can't go catch a northern pike yet. Oh, I have all these written down. They're already written down.
Hello?
Hi, Carl. This is Nancy Drew again.
Can't talk now. Sorry. No. Ah.
Okay.
You've reached the happy home of Brenda and Derek Southwaite.
Unhappily, we're not at home right now. In fact, we won't be back for a couple of weeks, so why don't you just call
Yeah,
back?
they're on their second honey
In the
now.
meantime, we set the alarm, so if you're calling because you're thinking about burglarizing us, think again.
Yeah, I called everybody. Here we go. Phone numbers. Ned, Elsa, Carl Jenkins, Yanni, the Farringdales, Kessler, Lou Talbot, Derek Southwaite, yep. Lupe, and Avalanche Control, yep. Who's Elsa? I mean, I can try calling these other numbers. I feel like I would need the country code. Is it? Unless that's the country code. Ned's gonna be Nancy's boyfriend. Yeah, it's probably just gonna ring and ring and ring. Okay, Farringdales, we tried them already. Bill Kessler, I don't know. Church 9. They'll probably just ring and ring and ring. If somebody answers, we have a problem. Yeah, by this point something would have happened. I guess we'll try Lou. Well, how do none of them have voicemails? Phone rings, but no one answers yet. Even the game's like, look, nobody's gonna answer. I can't back out though. That was weird. Well, that was a bust. Also, for all of you that are watching this video, please make sure you have your voicemail set up. I don't know how many times I call families as a teacher, and their voicemail is not set up. Also, check your voicemail. This is your reminder to check your voicemail. Yeah, we're currently in the danger zone. Look at fish, northern pike. That's what a northern is. So it's long and thin. With this gill right here. Okay. So once I get to that shack, after it warms up a little bit, I'm good.
Still need to do that.
But I have done that. I have contacted the victims. I have contacted everybody. All I can do is ice fish. So I'm gonna go catnap for a little bit. Till let's say 10, when it should hopefully be warmer outside. And then I will go ice fishing. It is still in the danger zone. But we need to go ice fishing. Oh, that's the skating pond. This is where the ice fishing. Oh
How
my
dare you
gosh.
trespass here? You shall pay for your insolence.
This child.
You have defeated the Snow Princess. You may pass.
Off we go. To the ice fishing.
I'm starting to get really cold.
Yes, I know. But the thing is right there. You're good.
Oh my gosh.
What in the
Looks like
world?
someone came in here and just wrecked everything, including the fishing gear. So much for catching a 2-foot northern pike.
Right?
Left behind by whoever trashed this place, maybe? 202-555-7237. That's a U.S. phone number.
It says Birds of the Southwest. Interesting. There was another.
No fishing for me, thanks to whoever trashed this place.
Well, I didn't get to go fishing, but somebody trashed
It
that
is
place for
really,
some reason.
really cold out here.
We get it, Nancy.
Warm again. Somebody left me a note.
No, that's not trustworthy at all. This is gonna be a stop snooping around kind of note. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. Nancy, I really like playing snowball fights with you, but I'm afraid you won't want to play with me anymore. If you play with me and win, I'll give you my top secret way I can stay out in the cold for so long. Freddy. Excuse me, I need to go talk to Freddy. And I went the wrong way again.
Stop! How dare you trespass here? You shall pay for your insolence.
Oh, I didn't throw that right. I do like, though, with this, like when you get hit with a snowball, it covers the whole screen. It like almost shakes. Like that. Yeah, it's like it's almost like Nancy's actually getting hit with
You
a snowball.
win. Heads up.
It's hot
Whenever
hands.
you're really
Toasty
cold,
pack.
just squeeze the toasty pack and you'll get a burst of heat. It only works when you're already cold, and you can only use one toasty pack at a time.
Wrong way.
Warm again.
And we have toasty packs, which will most likely come in handy.
Yes,
Do you want a book about birds of the Southwest?
I might. Why do you ask?
Because I found a piece of a book cover in the fishing shack, and since it was about birds, I wondered if it was yours.
No, it's not from any book I have. I've never been in the ice fishing shack, so how could it be?
Well, I'd better stop bugging you and get to work.
Farewell.
Maybe you should have played it cooler.
Hey, little Miss Fisherman. What can I do for you?
I hate to tell you this, but someone wrecked all the fishing gear that was in the fishing shack.
What? You're kidding. So my gear's ruined?
Completely. So much for our little fishing contest.
Wait a minute. Ollie ice fishes. Go ask him for a hook and line, and don't take no for an answer.
I'd better get going.
Drop by any time.
What's up?
So you go to school in California?
Yep. University of California at Brea.
What kind of degree are you working on?
Master of Fine Arts.
Cool. So what's your favorite medium?
What is this, like the Spanish Inquisition?
Hey, give her a break. She's just trying to make pleasant conversation.
Oh, right. My favorite medium? Dirt.
I'm sorry, I don't think I heard you correctly.
I create works of art by manipulating naturally occurring geophysical substances like dirt. Sometimes I just use my hands, but most of the time heavy machinery is involved.
Oh, brother.
Nobody understands my art. But that's cool. To be great is to be misunderstood. FYI, Ralph Waldo Emerson said that.
Is this your first time at the lodge?
Yep. My car broke down on my way to Lake Louise last summer. Pulled in here to wait for the tow truck and figured it'd be a cool place to visit during the winter, so here I am.
So, you like to snowshoe?
I like doing stuff outside. Snowshoeing's about all I can afford.
Think you could teach me sometime?
You don't learn how to snowshoe. If you need to get through snow that's too deep to walk through, you slap on some snowshoes and you just do it.
What do you think about all the weird things that have been happening around here?
I think they're kind of cool. Accidents make life colorful, you know?
You wouldn't be saying that if you were the one who'd slipped on those ice-covered stairs, or eaten that bad potato salad, or had those 4 flat tires.
Hey, I had that broken window.
Broken window?
I went snowshoeing on like the 3rd day I was here, and when I got back, the window in my room was broken. Glass was all over the place.
Was anything missing from your room?
Nah, it wasn't a burglary. It was like the window just decided to break. I mean, there was no rock on the floor, no bullet, no nothing.
It was the wolf. Tried to jump up into your room, but didn't quite make it.
That's bogus, dude. My room's on the 2nd floor, and besides, wolves don't do stuff like that.
Hey, that wolf does a lot of stuff wolves aren't supposed to do. That's why it needs to be hunted down.
It's just doing its thing, man. Get off its case. Anyway, my window broke and nobody knows why. Pretty awesome, huh?
Do you ever see anyone else when you're out there snowshoeing?
I see that Yanni guy sometimes. I'll be plodding along and he'll go zooming by. Those skis of his are like rockets, man. He's all like zippy zoom.
Are you high?
Do you ever see the wolf?
Never. Sometimes I hear it howl, though. Bad news, man. It doesn't take a very big sound to trigger an avalanche. And when you're out there by yourself, nothing will ruin your day faster than a couple of tons of snow roaring your way at 100 miles an hour.
Tell me about it. I'll catch you later.
Been real.
He reminds me of Shaggy a little bit.
I'm glad for the chance to talk once again. There is something I must explain.
There is?
What I said before about wolves. It is because my grandmother was killed by wolves. Killed and devoured.
How?
Years ago, when my mother was a little girl, her mother, my grandmother, was on her way back from the village on her motor scooter, which was and still is the only means of transportation most Fredonians can afford. It was January, and the sun had just set, and it was dark, very cold. There were thousands of wolves in the countryside that winter. At night they would roam in huge, hungry packs. My grandmother was halfway home when she came upon a young man waving from the side of the road for her to stop. He too had been on a scooter, but his had broken down, and wolves were gathering all around him, preparing to attack. My grandmother, of course, stopped, and he leapt on behind her, and they took off down the road with the wolves, dozens of them, chasing after them. But with 2 people riding it, her scooter was slow, much too slow, and the wolves soon caught up with them. And when one of the wolves seized my grandmother's boot in its teeth and started to pull, instead of helping her, the man pushed her off the bike. It instantly gained speed and he got away. My grandmother, set upon by the wolves, did not.
If she died, how do you know that's what happened?
Tormented by guilt, the young man eventually confessed. He went to prison for several years, and the wolves were hunted year-round until the countryside was rid of them. But the damage was done. And so, I'm happy to talk to you about any subject except wolves. About them, I have nothing to say.
Ever see Lou Talbot when you're out there training?
The college student? Just yesterday I had to slow down to avoid colliding with him. It ruined my whole session.
That's all for now.
We'll talk again, I'm sure.
What you need?
Someone went into the ice fishing shack and ruined all of Bill Kessler's equipment.
Probably some animal-loving eco-fanatic who figured it was time to save the fish.
Problem is, Mr. Kessler still insists that I try to catch a 2-foot northern pike.
Say no more. There's my tackle box. It's all yours. Kessler tried to rope me into competing with him. But I can't very well do that when you've got my hook and line now, can I?
No, I don't suppose you can.
What else do you want?
Oh
That's
my
all the
gosh.
questions I had.
See you later.
Just throw everything onto poor Nancy. Well, I guess we gotta go a-fishing. Yes.
Stop! How dare you
Come on, we
trespass
still have to do this?
here? You shall pay for your insolence. You win! Bombs away!
Oh, we get more hot packs when we do our snow battle thingy with her. Snowball battle. That's what I was looking for.
I'm starting to get really cold.
Yeah, Nancy, you said that before. We got it. Well, thank you. Cool. So every time we battle with her, that's not a pike. That's a pike way down there. Ooh, that's a bomb. That's a bomb. What in the why? No, that's not a... Looking for a pike. Not a pike, not a pike. Not a pike. That's a big fish. Oh, I found a pike, but it's all the friggin' way down here. Darn it. All the way. Go. Dang it.
I broke my line.
Good to know. Avoid the logs in every way, shape, and form. Oh, come on. We're all way down there. It just doesn't go down quickly. Ah, darn it. Can I do this with it? No, okay, it has to be. Has to be the mouse. Oh, I click where I want it to go. Oh, hey. What? That's stupid. No, I don't want any of those. Oh, I'm glad I pulled up my line. Bunch of logs floating by. It's all the way down at the bottom. I'll never get my line there. This is annoying. There's a fast-moving log.
Close, but no cigar.
Just give me a 2-foot pike, man. I don't want to be here forever. Glad I pulled up my line.
Doesn't quite measure up. Close, but no cigar.
This is annoying.
Rats, too small.
There's a hat.
Rats, too small. There we go, a 2-foot northern pike. No more fishing for me.
Yeah. I don't know if I cut that out or not with the... It just took so long. At least it feels like it took so long. I did not need a jump scare this morning. And I even was about to say, I'm like, I feel like something's gonna
Whoever threw that
happen.
ice ball at me must have set off an explosion that shattered the ice. And my jacket's gone. No wonder I'm so cold.
Jump to the wolf. There's a good boy. Or girl. There's a good wolfie.
A coat. I need to make it to shore by jumping from ice floe to ice floe and put on that coat before I freeze to death.
Don't forget that you also have the hot packs, Nancy. Oh my gosh. How do I get there? Ooh. There we go.
I don't know whose this is or why that wolf left it here, but at least now I won't freeze to death. Ah, much better. I was really cold. There's a note in one of the pockets. Since I can't go back the way I came, maybe these tracks will lead me to shelter.
Following the wolf tracks. Be very quiet. Very quiet.
Avalanche Ridge. Ugh, not exactly reassuring. The snow's so deep, I'm sinking up to my knees. If I want to follow those tracks, I'm gonna need some snowshoes. Ski tracks, probably Yanni's. I bet if I follow them, I'll wind up back at the lodge. If I don't get warm soon, I may not make it.
You're fine. We're at the lodge.
Warm again.
Okay. I've got a phone number on a thing that I should call. This. 202-555-7237. 202-555-7237. 202-555-7237.
You have reached Run and Grow Free, a non-profit organization dedicated to making sure that the wild animals of North America remain wild. No one can take your call at the moment because all of our volunteer staff is busy blocking access to California's wilderness areas in order to protect their cougar, bear, and condor populations. But if you leave your name and number after the beep, someone will eventually get back to you. Especially if you want to make a donation.
Interesting. Oh, okay, let's...
That's finished.
Yep.
That's finished. Check. Check. That's finished.
Sure, it means something. We need snowshoes. Right. Call Chantal. Really? Chantal, answer the phone. 1-4-0-3-5-5-5-2-2-7-4. This feels like yesterday when I was calling parents. Okay, apparently, it's not working. Oh, that's the room assignments, yeah. It's not even familiar. Not sure what they relate to. Well, we can give the Northern Pike to
Yes? Well, I'd better stop bugging you and get to work.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Is this yours?
What, that bullet? Don't be silly. Why would I be carrying ammunition around?
It kind of looked like it dropped out of your pocket.
Well, since it was never in my pocket, that's impossible now, isn't it? It was probably lying there on the floor all along, and you just happened to kick it into view, that's all. This did used to be a hunting lodge, dear. I wouldn't worry about it.
You used that bullet I found on the floor to alter the sights on Ollie Randall's rifle, didn't you?
What? That's so ridiculous. It's laughable.
You did it because you're a member of Run and Grow Free, and you're trying to protect the wolf at any cost, aren't you?
Look at me. Do I really look like some kind of wildlife fanatic?
Yes.
I never judge books by their covers, Miss Camillo. Look, I don't want to see anything happen to that wolf either. If you belong to Run and Grow Free, just tell me. I'm good at keeping secrets, believe me.
You're right. I am a member of Run and Grow Free. I did make sure that brute would miss if he took a shot at the wolf, and I will do whatever it takes to protect that beautiful creature.
Oops.
So, you're here undercover?
Yes.
What else have you done to protect the wolf?
That's all I'm going to tell you, Nancy. And if you really are concerned about the wolf's welfare, you won't repeat any of this to anyone.
Dang it, he's not here. Dude, I got a fish. Oh, I missed lunch.
Hey, Nancy, phone.
Ollie says he had to cook lunch. That's your job, remember? Maybe you should just go to the kitchen right now so you can be all ready to cook the next meal, okay?
For the record, I was busy almost getting blown up. Just saying. 2 salmon and a salad. One egg, 2 yellow peppers. One tomato, 1 spinach. One carrot, 1 cucumber, 3 crouton. 1 cucumber. Crouton. Does this say? Okay, this is Ollie. It's a paprika.
Order up.
Salad. Just a salad. Just out of curiosity, what else we got here? This has 1 salmon and a salad. This has 1 salmon and a salad. Two salmon. And 2 salmon. Two eggs, yellow peppers. Two tomatoes, 1 spinach. Three carrots, 2 cucumbers. And then 3 croutons.
Order up.
2 egg, 2 yellow peppers, 1 tomato. 2 egg, 2 yellow peppers, 1 tomato. I kind of want a salad now. 2 spinach, 2 anchovies, 1 carrot. Spinach, 2 anchovies, 1 carrot. 4 cucumbers, 1 crouton.
Order up.
1 egg, 2 yellow peppers. One tomato, 2 spinach. Two anchovies, 3 carrots. Jeez. 2 cucumbers, 2 croutons. 2 and 2, right? Yeah, 2 and 2. Pretty sure it's Lou that doesn't want
Order up.
paprika. Okay, these both want a salad. Everybody got a salad. For Freddy, 1 egg, 3 yellow peppers, 1 tomato. Three spinach, 1 anchovy. 2 carrots, 2 cucumbers. 2 croutons. Freddy gets paprika.
Order up.
And then Bill. I don't know if it was Bill or Lou. I'm pretty sure it's Lou. 2 egg, 3 yellow peppers. 2 tomatoes, 2 spinach. 3 carrots, 3 cucumbers. Cool. Alright, is there a fish person? Chantel again. Chantel, things have happened. I need to update you. Answer the phone. Oh my gosh, fine. I need the code for the snowshoes.
Still need to do that.
Done it. It won't let me check it off. Oh, let's just set an alarm for the morning.
What do you want? You messed with my rifle, didn't you?
This I gotta hear.
Excuse me? This fax just came for you. It's from the wacko left-wing wildlife gang that paid you to screw up my rifle so I'd miss that wolf.
How dare you talk to me like that? I'm leaving this place right now.
Good. You just got yourself an escort off the premises.
I told no one. There's nothing there. Well, let's go get my daily chores done. As a creepy stuffed beaver. Pish Pish is still do not deserve. Who's in Pish Pish? Bill Kessler. So Lolly is the one that just emptied. This one. You'd think I would still need to, like, do the last day's cleanup? Like, even if she's left, like, I should have to clean up the room if she's left. Oh, I forgot to put the things in the laundry hamper here. Laundry. Laundry's done. Breakfast is at 7. Let's try and call freaking Chantel again. Keeps ringing. Well, maybe we can talk to Ollie. Guys are just up now.
What you need?
Would you happen to know the combination to the lock on the display case that has the snowshoes in it?
Only person who'd know that is Chantal. Just cross your fingers that she wrote it down. Gal's got a memory like a butterfly net. Of course, there's no need for you to go repeating that.
I couldn't help but overhear the argument you and Ms. Camillo had.
She messed up my rifle so I couldn't shoot that wolf, so I tossed her out. Told her to take her little crusade somewhere else.
Have you told Chantal that you threw her out?
No, not yet. She's not gonna be happy. But by golly, that woman was a menace. Anybody who deliberately sabotaged a man's rifle is capable of anything. But at least now I know why I missed that wolf. And like I told her as I was giving her the bum's rush, next time, I won't miss.
I'll get out of your hair now.
See you later.
So I just had the realization that I should probably tape up my wrist. If you're new to my channel, I messed up my wrist. But when I did physical therapy, they taught me how to tape it. My wrist is a lot better. But I do need to keep up on taping it and keeping it, like doing strength exercises and whatnot, keeping it protected, etc. Let me try Chantal again. Answer the phone. I don't think she's going to answer, and it's very annoying because I need snowshoes. Well, I guess I'll do my normal little cat nap until 7. And then I'll go make food. Go make breakfast. Oh. Two French toast, 2 Canadian bacon, and omelette. Good. 1 bacon, 2 spinach, 2 green pepper. 1 bacon, 2 spinach, 2 green peppers. Who is this for? Blue. Oh, paprika. 1 French toast, 2 Canadian bacon. Wait, was it 2 or 3? 3 just in case. It is 3. Cool.
Order up.
3 French toast, 2 Canadian bacon. And omelette.
Order up.
And omelet with bacon, 2 spinach, green peppers. Bacon, 2 spinach, green peppers, and paprika. Two French toast, 2 Canadian bacon.
Order up.
And an omelet. 2 bacon, 3 spinach. Ooh, jam. 3 cheese, 3 green peppers. And 1 olive. And paprika. One French toast, one Canadian bacon. Alright. Now we just wait. This one's done.
Order up.
Is he over here? Dang it. Then can I call Chantel? Those are the two things that I need to do. Answer the phone, Chantel. That was awful. She's still not answering. Why is she not answering? Oh, he's not here.
What you need?
I'd better get back upstairs.
If you need anything, just holler.
Just holler. Okay, I'm gonna kill time. Say 9 a.m. Yeah, I'm up. I'm up. I need to give this guy a fish.
Nancy, hi! What the heck happened out there?
Actually, I'm not quite sure.
I walked out to Icicle Lake to see how you were doing in the fishing shack, only there wasn't any fishing shack. There wasn't even a lake. The ice was all busted up like somebody dropped a bomb on it.
All I know is, after I caught that 2-foot northern pike, I walked outside and someone knocked me unconscious with an ice ball. The next thing I knew, there was an explosion and I was on an ice floe in the middle of the lake with no coat and no fish.
Somebody decked you with an ice ball and blew up the lake? Holy moly!
Probably you. Couldn't stand the thought of losing to a girl.
Har har. The good news is you're okay. The bad news? No more ice fishing.
Well, I'll let you get back to beating Lou.
Okie dokie.
What's up?
Would it be alright if I borrowed your snowshoes?
No.
I don't really have to borrow yours. Any old pair would do.
Well, in that case, no.
What's the matter with you? Afraid of cooties? Let her use your snowshoes.
I've only got one pair, and they're like precious, you know? Sorry, dude, the answer's no. What can I say?
Well, that's frustrating. Because Chantel still won't answer the freaking phone.
Well, I'll let you go.
Been real.
Let's go see if we can get Chantel to answer the phone. But I did talk to Lou, so let's,
Can't check that off yet.
Really annoying. I contacted all of them. Need those.
Still need to do that.
I didn't do that this morning, apparently. Answer. Answer and give me the freaking code. It's getting really annoying that she's not answering. So I told Lou about the fish stuff. Sorry guys, I'm letting it sit there too long. I need to back up. I'm just trying to also tape my wrist. I'm sorry. All I can think is like a jump to lunch and feed people. And then try calling again. Lunch is at what time? Noon to 1. Okay. Jumps to lunch. Feed everybody for lunch. Try Chantal again. Okay. Quesadilla and a hamburger. Quesadilla sounds good too. Oh, what the? That burnt very quickly. Can I...
What are you, Nancy? Cook or an arsonist?
Seriously? What the? Oh, it changed. Okay. Cheese. 2 lettuce, 2 pickles. I don't like pickles. 1 tomato, 1 onion. Tomato, 1 onion, 1 mustard, and 1 ketchup. Paprika would be strained on the burger.
Order up.
1 quesadilla and 1 hamburger. Wait, let's go 1 quesadilla and 1 hamburger. Oh, hold up, hold up. Quesadillas go very quickly. Focus on these burgers. Cheese, 2 pickles, tomato. Pickles, tomato. 1 onion, 1 mustard, 1 ketchup. If I were doing a burger from this, I would do cheese, lettuce, a very thin slice of tomato, very thin, onion, and ketchup. Definitely.
Order up.
1 cheese, 2 lettuce, 2 pickles. 2 pickles. 1 tomato, 1 onion, 1 mustard, 1 ketchup. Tomato, 1 onion, 1 mustard. 1 ketchup. I might do extra cheese on mine.
Order up.
Just a quesadilla. Quesadilla.
Order up.
So it will be 1 cheese, 1 tomato, 2 onion. Cheese, 1 tomato, 2 onion. 2 onion. And 1 ketchup. Very good, Freddy. They're not here. Will Chantal answer the phone now? Please. answer the phone? We're not gonna answer the phone. Again, still. Come on. I guess I might... I've called everybody. Like, I've literally done all the phone numbers. Unless I do have to call the hospital. I should be able to get a hold of somebody at the hospital. If there is somebody there that I need to talk to. We'll try. I don't know if there's anybody to actually speak to at the hospital. I guess I can also try the sheriff. If all else fails. I just where I'll stop it after I get this tape on my arm. Tape 1. Okay, just shush. We'll try the sheriff, I guess. I don't know. Sheriff's gotta answer, right? Oh my gosh. Is this line even hooked up to anything? I don't know, should I go? Deal with the skating pond or something? This is the hardest part of putting on the tape, is something around the wrist. So I gotta put a little bit of like tension in one section, but I'm doing this with a single hand. Piece 2.
That ought to do it.
Oh, okay. Oh, nope, it's still good to go. Piece 3. Little anchor piece around the thumb, excuse me.
I feel warmer. That's for me.
Oh. Interesting. Oh, so I had to like leave the building and come back in to have it. Wow. Nancy. Because of that Neanderthal of a handyman, I have been forced to return home. Please call me. When it comes to the White Wolf, there is much for us to talk about. Lupe. 213-555-3264. Sure, her number's in the notebook. Yep. Okay. Finally, we got somebody. Hopefully.
Hello?
Miss Camillo, hi, it's Nancy Drew from Icicle Creek Lodge.
Yes, of course. Is the wolf all right?
Well, Ollie hasn't succeeded in shooting or trapping it yet, if that's what you mean.
If only I was there to protect it. Our organization is trying desperately to arrange to have the wolf captured and transported to a sanctuary. But so far, all the ones we've contacted are full. And unless and until we find a place for it, our hands are tied. Tell me more about the contact you've had with the wolf.
After I was buried by an avalanche, it dug a hole in the snow so I could escape.
It may have sensed you were in trouble, or its behavior may have been totally random. But either way, the fact that the wolf didn't simply run away from you is very bad news.
It is?
Wolves and humans simply do not mix. While wolves may appear to be similar to dogs, behaviors that have been bred out of dogs after thousands of years of domestication are still instinctive to wolves. Training a wolf to behave like a dog may mask those instincts, but it cannot eradicate them. For that reason, no matter how sociable the wolf may appear, instinct can at any moment rear its ugly head with devastating results for any humans involved and for the wolf. Especially for the wolf, who will have simply been doing what comes naturally.
So the fact that this wolf doesn't seem to be that afraid of people could lead people to think they don't have to be afraid of it.
Precisely. It could make them forget that all wolves are, first and foremost, wild. And while we're on the subject, do not ever give in to the temptation to feed the wolf. For one thing, a wolf's jaws are twice as powerful as a German shepherd's, and should your hand happen to get in its way when it tries to feed...
I get the picture.
For another thing, making the wolf dependent upon you for food would seal its doom. It sounds strange, Nancy, but the very best thing you can do for that wolf is nothing.
Are you the one who wrecked all the gear that was in the fishing shack?
Yes, that was me. I was afraid that Bill Kessler fellow would encounter the wolf on one of his trips out to the shack, and that it would end badly for the wolf. So I did a number on his equipment. I've done worse while working on behalf of Run and Grow Free. Believe me.
So, are you kind of an expert on wolves?
Oh, good heavens, no. Although I probably know more about them than most people do, which unfortunately isn't saying much.
Things like what?
Well, I know that a wolf that lives by itself, like the one up there at the lodge, a lone wolf, if you will, a wolf like that is called a disperser. And I know that 95% of the wolf's natural habitat down here in the lower 48 states has disappeared. And I know some people, a lot of people, couldn't care less. But it seems to me that wolves have just as much right to go about their business in this country as we humans do. After all, they were here first.
When you were here at the lodge, how come you had a magazine that featured Yanni Volkstaya in your room?
You're very observant. I read the article thinking he might make a good spokesperson for Run and Grow Free. But then I actually talked to him. At which point I realized that not only is he a raving egomaniac, but he's appallingly superstitious when it comes to wolves. I put an abrupt end to that conversation. I was afraid he might try to tell me that wolves had eaten his grandmother or something.
You know, actually... never mind. Did you ever hear any explosions while you were staying at Icicle Creek Lodge?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I heard several.
Do you have any idea what caused them?
My first thought was that Ollie had completely lost it and was going after the wolf with explosives. But when I realized that even he wasn't that stupid, I assumed it was someone clearing an avalanche or a downed tree or something. While we're on the subject of explosions, did anyone ever figure out what made the bunkhouse blow up like that?
The sheriff says it was plastic explosives.
Wow, that's serious. No offense, but it sounds to me like instead of hiring a new maid, the owner of the lodge should have hired herself a detective.
Yeah. Why can't the group you belong to just capture the wolf, take it out to the middle of nowhere, and let it go?
Because unfortunately, there's really no such place as nowhere anymore. We humans are, or can be, everywhere. Plus, wolves can travel great distances. Contact with humans would be inevitable. And since this wolf has obviously lost its fear of humans, it would be an easy target for anyone prone to shoot first and ask questions later. No, a sanctuary is the only place where it would be truly safe.
What's a sanctuary?
It's a facility where wolves can live out their lives in as natural a setting as possible in the company of other wolves.
You mean like a zoo?
No, sanctuaries are usually not open to the general public. And while educating visitors about wolves is certainly one of their goals, their primary concern is preserving the animals they take in. Unfortunately, the more humans encroach on wolves' natural habitat, the more crowded the sanctuaries become.
Aren't there any government agencies that can take care of the wolf?
For the most part, and especially up there, wolves are considered to be pests. If a government agency got involved, it would take care of the wolf all right, permanently.
It gets so cold here at night. Will the wolf be okay?
Not only are wolves built to withstand cold temperatures, but they know instinctively what to do to survive in extreme conditions. If they didn't, they would have disappeared from the earth eons ago.
Why didn't you just come out and tell the people at Icicle Creek Lodge that you were there to protect the wolf?
Because I assumed, and quite correctly as it turns out, that very few people there would be sympathetic to my cause. Had I not been undercover, they may have tried to foil my efforts. Instead, I was able to foil theirs. For a while, at least.
I need to get back to work.
Thanks for calling. Oh, and from now on, call me Lupe. I think you've earned that right.
Alright. Does this count as
That's
going
finished.
all of the people?
Oops, haven't done that.
Also, can I call Chantel now? Just want snowshoes. Oh my gosh. She's just not answering the phone.
How can I help you?
I really need to get somewhere in the backcountry and was thinking you could maybe give me a cross-country ski lesson or two?
Out of the question. I don't have the time, the equipment, or frankly, the desire. I am sorry.
You're busy, so I'll let you go.
We'll talk again, I'm sure.
What you need?
That's all the questions I had.
Keep me posted.
I literally talked to everybody about borrowing equipment now.
Huh? Oh, hi.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to wake you.
Could have fooled me. What do you want?
Since Mr. Talbot isn't here, could I play a game of fox and geese with you?
You bet. Have a seat. Here are the rules. The white pieces are the geese. The black piece is the fox. The goal of the geese is to corner the fox so he can't move, while the goal of the fox is to gobble up geese so that they can't corner him. The geese can only move forward along a line to the next point, either directly forwards, diagonally, or sideways. Same thing for the fox, except when he's next to a goose that has an empty spot directly behind it. He can jump over it.
Gobble it up.
Right. Gobble it up and remove it from the board. You just take turns and play until somebody wins and somebody loses. I'll be the fox. Ready?
You bet.
Oh, that's not a diagonal. Interesting. wanna do that. Okay, there we go.
That was not my finest hour.
I won, so I don't want to try again. I won. I just don't know what else to freaking do except for like jump tonight. I'll pop up to Trapperton's Needle, search around, and then head back and try Chantal again. I can't follow the paw prints too far without freaking snowshoes. Maybe if I leave and come back.
I feel warmer already.
Something will happen again. Just need to trigger her to answer the phone. I can get some snowshoes. I'm only gonna play for like another 20 minutes, and I'd like to do the snowshoe thing before then. Oh my gosh, seriously. I guess I need to search the rooms, which means I have to jump to dinner, and then I have to jump to breakfast. Well, not to breakfast. Jump to dinner and then jump to the morning. I went almost an hour without having a glitch on me. Dinner's 6 to 7. Two salmon and a salad. One salmon and a salad. One salmon and a salad. One salmon and a salad. Two salmon and a salad. Everyone wants salad, everyone wants at least one salmon. 1 egg, 3 yellow peppers. One tomato, 3 spinach. One anchovy, 1 carrot, 4 cucumbers, please. No, I don't mind cucumber, but I only want like a few thin slices. And 3 croutons.
Do this over and do it right this time.
What? Say it right. 1 egg, 3 yellow peppers. Tomato, 3 spinach. 1 anchovy, 1 carrot. 4 cucumber. 3 crouton.
Order up.
Okay. 2 egg, 3 yellow peppers, 1 tomato. 1 1 spinach, 1 carrot. 3 cucumbers.
I can't serve this.
What?
Make it again.
In the world. 2 egg, 3 yellow pepper. 1 tomato, 1 spinach. Carrot, 2 cucumbers. Yummy noise.
Order up.
Two egg, 1 yellow pepper, 2 tomato. Yellow pepper, 2 tomato. 1 spinach, 1 carrot. Cucumbers, 2 croutons.
Order up.
2 egg, 3 yellow pepper, 1 tomato. 2 spinach, 1 anchovy. 3 carrots, 2 cucumbers. And 1 crouton.
Order up.
1 egg, 3 yellow peppers. 2 spinach, 1 anchovy. 2 carrots, 3 cucumbers. 1 crouton. Jeez. Nope, nobody there. Up to the morning again. And we'll search some rooms again. It's really annoying because like some really interesting things happen and it was like, oh yeah, and now it's like, okay, but now nothing's happening. I'm just cooking and doing chores because Chantal answered the phone. Pretty sure we already saw this in here. Still a do not disturb sign. The lolly's empty now. The lolly's empty now. Coca-Cola. I think that's the one with the do not disturb, isn't it? Yeah, Pish Pish. Oh no, Pish Pish is Bill. Bill Kessler's do not disturb. Nina doesn't have a sign. Only one of them had a sign. That was Lou. The one behind me must be Yanni. And Chinook is vacant. But it's vacant. That's weird. I figured out a thing. Oh, what am I doing? I need to first put the laundry in a hamper. Get fire, which I'm guessing means the little fireplace at the end. And that's blue, red, white, green, blue, red. I figured out a thing. Figured out a thing. Okay, so Chinook should be white. Mine should be red. Ina should be red. Kalakala should be blue. Pish Pish should be blue. And Olali should be green. But I did the thing. I did the thing. Yeah. You also have to do it in a particular order. Something should have happened. Not going to go that way. It's because it's an emergency exit only. But I swear to you, something should have happened. I don't know what. Did anything happen down here?
What you need?
That's all the questions I had.
Good.
What if I were to go into the sauna? Would I get stuck in here? No, I would not. Just trying to figure out something to trigger being able to call Chantal. Because I'm not going to be able to search all of the rooms today. Maybe I need to look this one up. Because it's just not... It's like all I have is to call her and get that code, but it's not working. Something has to trigger my ability to do that. So, White Wolf of Icicle Creek. I'm going to have to just look it up in order to figure out why she won't answer. Won't answer. I have to look at them again? That's all I'm getting. Working. But I might have found something that should help. I just can't do it right now. It also says, make sure you've called everybody. I called everybody. There's no one else to call. I honestly don't know why it won't let me check that one off. I have called all of the victims. I've called every number on my list. I guess I also can't do the door thing until I unlock. Two French toast, 2 Canadian bacon. No. One bacon, 1 spinach, 2 green peppers. What is this? This is Bill. One French toast, 3 Canadian bacon.
Order up.
2 bacon, 2 spinach. Three cheese, 2 green peppers. And 1 olive. This is ready. French toast, 1 Canadian bacon. Fish off, 1 omelet.
Order up.
And this is Lou, right? Yeah. 2 bacon, 2 spinach. One cheese. 2 green peppers. One French toast, 2 Canadian bacon. Nothing's cooked, so nothing burns.
Order up.
And 2 French toast and 3 Canadian bacon.
Order up.
Really good sweet on the Canadian bacon. I set 9 just to make sure everybody's up and about doing stuff.
Hello again.
I'd better get going.
Okie dokie.
What's up?
Well, good luck with the game.
Ditto, dude.
He's awake, but he's distracted. Yeah, gemstones, large machinery, structural engineering. We saw all of this before. Ooh. It's all totally unfair, and I'm sick of putting up with things that aren't fair. It's his fault, her fault, their fault that I don't have what's rightfully mine. They are thieves, and it's an insult to have what they stole from us waved around in my face. I could throttle him, both of them, for what they did. Justice shall be served one day. One day I will have justice. Okay. This is the empty one. Just search everybody's stuff again.
Oh, should I take these or not?
No.
Maybe I better not.
All the wild. You see grad stuff. All just painting. I can't open these for anybody. Kala we searched earlier because we had to clean that room, so. We've searched the rooms.
That's finished.
Can I call Chantal? Especially since I'm at the 2-hour mark. Get the snowshoes and end it. If she doesn't answer, I'm gonna have to like go through a walkthrough of this game just to see what I've missed. Which I think I'm going to have to do. Who did I not call? Because it won't check that off. So who have I not called? I jumped ahead too far. I don't know if I ever got a hold of Elsa. And this says I should also call Ned.
Double while you're at it, okay? Yo, what's up?
Is this Elsa Sybilhoff?
Used to be. Now it's just Sybil.
Sybil?
Sybil. That's what I'm going to call myself when I audition for Canadian Idol.
You're a singer?
Rockstar. At least I'm about to be. Who's this?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm calling from the Icicle Creek Lodge. I hear you had some tire problems while you were here?
Oh, yeah, right. It was that wolf. I heard it howling all night, and the next morning I went outside, and it just ripped my tires apart, every single one of them. That place is jinxed. I had to quit. Working there was just plain dangerous. So, if you're trying to deny my unemployment claim, forget it. I had every right to leave that job.
You quit because a wolf chewed up your tires?
Well, that is a little freaky, don't you think? Besides, it wasn't just that. One guy fell down the stairs and broke his leg, his whole family got food poisoning, and now I hear they got bombs going off up there. It's just a bad place to work, you know? My unemployment claim is totally legit.
Your tires getting all torn up like that didn't have something to do with L, did it?
L?
L, as in I'm going to sell your collection of troll dolls on eBay?
You found his stupid letters. Okay, so it was Larry, my insanely jealous ex-boyfriend. He got all crazed when I couldn't take time off to visit him and slashed my tires, the psycho. I blamed it on the wolf so I'd have a legitimate reason to quit and get on the pokey for a while. I just needed some time off and some cash, just enough to jumpstart my career, you know? Because I got talent, I really do. But you're right, I shouldn't have lied like that. Look, I'll contact the unemployment office and tell them the truth, okay?
Good idea. What happened to Larry?
All I know is he's finally out of my life. Take it from me, do not ever, ever, ever think for 1 second that having a jealous boyfriend is in any way, shape or form a good thing. Because it's not, it's the worst. Got that, Nanook?
Nancy.
In fact, I'm writing a song about it. It's called Slash Your Jealousy, Spare My Tires. Get it? Spare My Tires. I'll probably sing it on Canadian Idol. Hey, you want to hear it?
No. In fact, I'd better get going. Good luck on the show, though, and thanks for the advice.
Anytime.
Well, okay, can I call Chantel now? I think I've talked to everybody now. We're talking to Elsa. I need to call Ned. I will get that snowshoes. It's the last thing I do in this game before I call it for today. And go get something to eat.
Hello?
Hi, Ned. It's Nancy.
Hey, Nance. I couldn't tell it was you because you're not calling from your cell phone.
No coverage out here. I'm in the middle of the Canadian Rockies, remember?
Oh, I haven't forgotten. Everything okay?
Well, as a matter of fact, just as I got here, the bunkhouse blew up.
Yikes. So there was another act of sabotage?
Looks that way. The sheriff found traces of a plastic explosive called C4 on some of the debris.
So if whoever blew up the bunkhouse is the same person who's been causing the accidents, you're looking for someone who knows something about explosives.
Looks that way, yeah.
Well, that's a pretty good lead. What else have you got?
A lone wolf has been hanging out around the lodge lately.
A wolf? That's kind of cool.
No, what's cool is that it dug me out of an avalanche and saved my life.
You're kidding me. Why would a wolf do that?
I don't know. Yet.
So, you've got a wolf hanging around that acts like Lassie. What else?
Bad news. Chantal is insisting that if I need help, I get it from this police consultant she hired. A guy named Tino Balducci.
Tino Balducci? Not that cop who-
That's the one.
How does Chantal know him?
Someone introduced them and he charmed her into hiring him. And now I have to get all my hints from him.
Well, I'm sure he'll be very helpful. Not as helpful as, say, I would have been, of course, but very helpful.
Yanni Volkstaya, the cross-country skier? Someone threw a bomb at him while he was out on the slopes training.
A bomb? You mean like a grenade or something?
I guess. I heard the explosion myself.
Why would someone do that?
From what I've read, Yanni is a pretty ruthless competitor. He's probably made a lot of enemies. In fact, he's convinced that his competitors are the ones who blew up the bunkhouse. He thinks they were trying to intimidate him.
And what do you think?
I think he's just being paranoid. Someone may be using explosives around here, but I really don't think they're doing it just to get rid of Yanni Volkstaya.
Then why are they using them?
That I intend to find out.
Good idea.
Are you familiar with a book by Jack London called The Call of the Wild?
Sure, it's about a dog who winds up leading a pack of wolves. It's a classic. Why do you ask?
Because I found a copy of it in Lou's room.
Interesting. Maybe he's got something to do with the wolf that's been lurking around outside the lodge.
I was thinking the same thing. He does spend a lot of time outside by himself. He says he's snowshoeing, but maybe he's up to something else. Something that ties in with the wolf somehow.
Or maybe the fact that he's reading that book is all just a big coincidence.
Yeah, that could be too.
As I recall, it was a pretty good book.
The guy who built Icicle Creek Lodge also built this weird concrete pyramid thing nearby that everyone calls Trapper Dan's Needle.
What's it for?
No one knows, but there was a piece of black nylon-type fabric sticking out of it. Like there's a door in it and someone had snagged their clothes on it on their way in.
So you think there's a door, but you can't see one?
Right.
Well, just keep poking around. If something's got a front door, it usually has a back door, too.
Someone dressed in a black snowmobiling suit decked me with an ice ball. And when I came to, the lake had been blown to pieces and I was stranded on an ice floe.
Are you okay?
I am now. But remember that piece of black fabric I saw sticking out of Trapper Dan's needle?
You think it came from the clothes the guy who threw the ice ball was wearing?
It's a definite possibility. And if that person also blew up the lake, he or she could be the same person who blew up the bunkhouse.
Which means if you come across someone who owns a black snowmobiling suit that's missing a piece of fabric, you probably found your culprit.
Ollie's on the avalanche patrol, which means he knows how to handle explosives.
Could he be the mad bomber?
He's got the temperament for it, I can guarantee you that. What I'm not sure about is why he'd be the mad bomber. Although he did mention that he wanted to get back into ranching for himself.
What's stopping him?
No property and no cash. Which reminds me, Chantal hasn't gotten around to giving him the raise she promised him. He seemed a tad bitter about that.
Maybe he figures if he wreaks enough havoc around there, Chantal will shut down the lodge and sell it to him for next to nothing. Not only will he get property, he'll get revenge.
You really think she'd sell the lodge to Ollie?
Of course not, but if Ollie thinks that, he could easily be your guy.
That's all I have to report.
Call again soon, okay?
I will. Bye. That's finished.
Finally. Yeah, I'm not sure who it might be, but I'm pretty sure that they're after whatever Trapper Dan had hidden around here. Okay, I really need the snowshoes. Will Chantal answer now? Oh my gosh. What else could I possibly do to get her to answer the phone? I don't understand why she won't answer the phone for this. You know what, I'm gonna figure this out between now and the next time I play, because I'm past the 2-hour mark. This is really frustrating. I have done all of the things that I can to unlock Chantal calling, and she's just not answering, and I don't know what else to do. So I'm gonna stare at a walkthrough for this game up to this point and figure out what I've missed in order to call her. So that's what I'm gonna do between now and the next time I play, because I don't understand. I'm gonna call this save game Just Need These Snowshoes. That's what we're gonna call the save game. Oh my gosh. Well, barring the frustration here at the end where I could not get these snowshoes because it's just not working, I hope you still enjoy the rest of the playthrough. We got a lot of really interesting stuff happening. We got the fishing area blowing up and having to escape off the broken ice on the lake, and there was some crazy, and Guadalupe got kicked out. Like, there were some interesting things that happened. It just got frustrating here at the end because Chantal's not picking up to get the code for the snowshoes. So, barring that though, I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of this. Please click the like button if you did. Please feel free to leave a comment below, especially if you want to see me play Star Wars Outlaws, or if there's anything interesting. If you're from Canada, from the Rockies in Canada, and want to share how accurate the setting might be, feel free to leave a comment below as well. And then if you want to see me play the rest of the Nancy Drew series, or Dragon Age the Veilguard, or again, if you want me to see Star Wars Outlaws, leave a comment, and also subscribe and click that notification bell. That way you know when a video drops. But thank you all for watching, and as usual, don't plagiarize. Just don't do it.